What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back again. Basically, this is going to be my sort of virtual sort of EGX 2022. I don't know what you was in then sort of checklist. This basically set myself basically 4 goals. As it stands right now, bear in mind we're about 2.5 weeks ish of the show starting. It's from what they've sort of announced when it comes to stuff, like games, equipment, panels, stuff in the theatre section. It's looking like a sort of better year than last year, not as great as 2019, but we can't truly tell until the show fucking starts. So I pretty much set myself 4 main goals. I'll sort of probably speak over a few. I'll probably talk about a few of the other sort of smaller goals, which are sort of lesser goals that I'd like to get to across the, as it stands right now, 3 days of me going. So I should be alright. Fingers crossed. But you don't know how these things go. So these smaller sort of goals I've got is basically I want to sort of rape, if you will, these sort of left field collection, which are these sort of smaller India type titles. They are sort of actually the area that rule of thumb I either ignore, because I'm an arsehole like that, or I sort of skim through when I'm sort of cutting through that section, which I'm an arsehole for doing, because I claim to be a gamer and love of the arts of gaming, but I ignore these sort of smaller guys. I'm a cunt like that, basically. So I want to spend a bit of time on that sort of section. I'm meant to be, I've been persuading someone who I met at London Film Comic Con, or I say met, I did meet, but I helped them choose their music and get ready for their cosplay. I'm hoping to meet them, so if I do meet them, I want to spend a little bit of time in the cosplay section, because even though I don't do cosplay myself, which at some point I'd like to do cosplay as Jim the Anvil Neihard as a goal, I want to sort of spend a bit of time in that section. Whether I do, all depends on how that sort of area looks, when I get there, and if I do meet the person I'm meant to be meeting. But again, it's as it stands. They're not confirmed, so that's why I'm a bit sort of vague on details. Because I'll be a cunt if I sort of say, this person that I'm meeting is going, and they don't go. Or they don't go on a day I don't go. But that's what one of the small goals I want to do. Another sort of small goal I want to do is they've sort of announced this VR showcase type thing. They're sort of, from what EGX puts on their Facebook page, it's basically demos, showcases, like trailers and something and the other. Whether they have something on their show floor will basically determine if I actually do something with that. Because it is basically in the theatre section where you watch beautiful looking trailers of games that are not out yet or are about to come out, then I probably won't, because most of the trailers I at some point will probably find on fucking YouTube. So well, small goals that I normally set myself with all the fun up to this point I normally do, and they sort of go in the retail section, wonder about, see if there's anything that sort of piques my interest. Up to this point, no, because the American sweet style is normally either not there, or when it is there, don't sell Twinkies. Which me, a fat fuck, but primarily a fatty who loves Twinkies, they don't have them. But to be fair, the last few years I'll say 4, 5, 6 years of me eating Twinkies, the cheapest place I found Twinkies is B&M. So if you're going to EGX and you want to get me a gift, buy me a box of Twinkies. Another sort of not small goal I sort of set myself, which rule of thumb I normally do, is go to the retro section. Naturally go to the retro section. There's two machines I primarily go on, if I'm being honest. That is Pac-Man and Donkey Kong. I don't know why. To be fair, part of me knows why, for the classic machines, but at the same time, there's other machines. Actually, to be fair, one machine I tried to go on last year, but didn't because I was too impatient to wait, was the Batman 66 pinball machine. Yeah, so if that's there this year, that's a machine I want to add on playing, which I know I don't really do pinball in general, but me being a Batman fan, can't help but do the Batman one. So there's some of the sort of small ones. Is there any other small ones I want to do? Maybe Saturday obviously I'll be seeing, on the Saturday I'll be seeing, as it stands right now, I'm seeing Retro UK, which I think is past Retro UK, which I should be getting to train up with, and Cooper's World. Cooper's World messaged me earlier about a gift. It's a t-shirt. I can't say what the t-shirt is because I don't really know too much about it or design or anything. Because he pretty much asked me about the sizing. He sort of said, like, can you squeeze into a 3XL? I went, I'll squeeze myself into it. He went, sexy, which I might, just for shits and giggles, change t-shirts into that at the show so Cooper, Steve can see my titties. That's if Cooper's World wants to see my titties. If he doesn't, I'll change at home. Or in the toilet tank. No, there's four main goals I want to do this year, as it stands right now. I'll probably change what I'm doing, or for whatever reason. So one of them is, I'm curious about the Steam Deck. For someone who started collecting PC games but has a PC or does Steam, I'm quite curious on the Steam Deck. Is that my beard? Probably. I'm quite curious about the Steam Deck. People in the comments will probably are just prior to me going to the show. I'm going to ask you guys, or the question I want to ask, which if you guys start before the show, I won't ask at the show, but do you, if I bought a Steam Deck, right, and I looked at some sort of Steam thing, TV, do I need a PC to have Steam on to connect to the Steam Deck for me to play games, or can I buy a Steam Deck, not having a Steam account prior, create one on the Steam Deck and start like that? Because if I have to have a PC to link my Steam to the Steam Deck, whatever, I probably won't buy one eventually when I fucking get back more money. But it's like I've always wanted to try Steam or go onto Steam, but I don't have a PC. I don't have the room for a PC. So this, if I can create a Steam account on there and start buying games that way, ace. But I'll try it anyway and sort of go from there. But I don't know. Another game I'm quite curious about is, I'm the biggest fighter game fan, but Street Fighter 6 I want to give a go. I think they're meant to be doing like I think it's like a Street Fighter tournament. Whether it's for 6 or not, I don't know. But that's a game I'm quite curious about trying. One of the things I want to watch, apart from Pong, is on the Saturday they're doing I want to say panel theatre show thing in the EGX Theatre for to celebrate the 25th year anniversary of GoldenEye. I've said to Ed and Cooper about it. Ed seems quite interested to watch it, which I'll probably put on our to-do list. Either way, that's a target or a goal that I want to try and do, and to watch that. Both, I think Ed and Cooper, I know Cooper Guarantee definitely said about Pete from Honor Retro Tips video. But it's if I'm at EGX, I want to try and do a panel, I know. So yeah, the last thing I want to mention, what I want to try and do, which I think my mate Ashley I'm doing Thursday, Friday with, is quite interested in trying. And I think me trying this game might make the Sir Sega of Zombie a little bit jealous, because it is a Sega game, and that is Sonic Team. Basically the new Sonic game. It's basically, I think, if I remember, I think I think it's either the UK debut hands-on for it, or like it, or worldwide, I don't remember. But basically, worst case, it's first time playable in the UK. Yeah, I'm quite curious about how that plays, especially after the popularity, basically how well Sonic Mania done. Basically, I'm quite curious of how this does. So yeah. So basically, these are my goals for EGX. The reason, like I said, the reason I've done this video is basically sort of say what I'm planning or aiming to do. And basically, I can go back to this video and say, yeah, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, but I did do this, I did do that. I am tempted to do EGX sort of review of the show. Whether I'll do that each day, I'm not sure. Like an overview of the days I've done, I'm not sure yet. If you guys want me to do one whole review of all the days I'm doing, or individually, comment down below. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's something a little bit different, but gaming related, so hopefully you sort of kind of enjoyed. And I hope you come back. And again, thank you for all the new subscribers. Much appreciated. Please stick around because I love you guys. But yeah, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Hope to speak to you guys soon. Hope I see you before EGX. If I don't see you before EGX, if you see me at EGX, again, say hi. I'm not scary. I look it slightly, but I'm not scary. And if I don't see you before or during EGX, I'll probably see you after EGX. So yeah. Hope you guys have a good evening, and ciao for now.